This is the Dancing Sprites project in the Coding for Beginners using Scratch book. We're on pages 12 and 13. And the first thing we want to do is, I've already done this, but we want to create a new project. If you don't already have a blank project here, it'll say Untitled up here, followed by a number. If you don't have that, just go up here and go to File and choose New, and you'll get the cat in the middle with a white background. And now what we want to do is we want to delete the cat, and you can either do it up here or down here, it doesn't matter. The book says to right click on it, but if nothing happens when you right click on the mouse like I'm doing right now, then hold the shift key down and left click on the left mouse button, and you should get this little pop-up menu and choose delete to get rid of the cat. And he's gone from up here and he's gone from down here as well. And what we want to do is we want to get a dinosaur to take his place. So this is number 2, and this is where you create a new sprite. And this little picture right here is the one that we want. It'll choose a sprite from the library of sprites that are already there. And you see right now all of them are chosen. That's why this is black. And we've got a bunch of options over here, and I want to narrow it down a little bit. And I want to try to find the dinosaur, so that would be an animal. So let's just narrow it down to animals. And there's my dinosaur, dinosaur 1. If I click on him once, I get a blue outline around him and the background turns gray. And then I can select him down here by clicking on OK. So now I've got a dinosaur on the screen. I'm going to move him back around near the middle someplace. And then what I want to do is I want to write the program that's listed on number 3. So this is going to begin when they click on the green flag. That's where all of our programs will begin. And then I want something to happen forever, okay? And forever controls how many times what's inside of it gets executed. So this is a control command. And we're going to drag that over, and whatever you put in the loop here will get executed forever. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to go to his next costume. And the costume is basically just a different pose for the dinosaur. And this particular dinosaur has 7 different costumes. And we want to see them all. So we're going to, that's part of the way he looks. So we're going to go to the looks menu, and we're going to tell him to go to his next costume. And now let's just try to run the program and see what we get. And he's going through all 7 of them, but he's going through them so quickly that we really can't see him. So let's stop the program by clicking on the red stop sign. And then I want to wait a little bit. So that's another control command. So let's put wait over here. But 1 second is a little too long, so we're just going to double click on that and type 0.5 on top of it. So half a second is how long we'll wait. And now let's run the program. And there he goes. 7, and he's doing 7 of them if you count them. Let's start with the teeth open when that comes around again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and back to the teeth. Okay, so this guy's got 7 different poses or costumes. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make him move a little bit. So that's going to be under motion, and we're going to move 10 steps. We'll just take the default for 10 steps. And if we run the program now, he will move across the screen. Eventually he gets to the edge of the screen, and we'll see what happens when he gets to the edge. You can track his position up here. And once he gets up around the 300 range here, it looks like he's just kind of staying in the same place. These numbers change a little bit, but they always stay in kind of the same range there. So let's stop the program. Click on the red stop sign up here. And what we're going to do now is, this is number 4 on page 12. And down here, we're going to click on, actually let me drag him back first. Okay, just click and drag. And we're going to click on the eye. That little blue and white eye stands for information. And if I click on that, I'll get some information about my dinosaur. And one of them is the rotation style. Okay. Actually, I've just got 1 step ahead of myself here. We want to tell, first of all, if he gets to the edge, we want him to bounce. So that's a motion command, and we're going to add that to the bottom. Now I'm going to close this, and let's go back and run our dinosaur program again. And he should bounce when he gets to the edge. So he's getting pretty close to the edge now, so he's going to bounce pretty soon. Oh, he just did. But he turned upside down when he bounced. So let's stop the program by clicking on the stop sign. And now let's go down here and click on the information I and this is rotation style is currently this one, and that's what makes him turn upside down. We're going to choose this one here, and now let's go ahead, we can close this again, and now let's run our program. And you want to stop it, and I'm going to get him like real close to the edge here so we don't have to wait so long. Now let's run the program, and he just bounced off that side and he's going the other way now, and he did not turn upside down. So those two little arrows pointing away from each other keep him from getting flipped when he hits the edge of the screen. We'll just do one more time and see what happens when he gets to this edge of the screen here, and he turns around and he does not flip over. Okay, now we're on the top of page 13, and we're going to add some music for this guy. And so first we need to go find a sound. Click on let me see, before we can add some information or some instructions about sounds, we got to have a sound. So let's stop the program first. Now let's go to our Sounds tab, and these are 3 ways to get a new sound, but we're going to use the one where we take one from the library that's already there for us. Okay? And they want us to look for, we've got quite a few sounds here, they want us to look for music loops. Click on music loops, and let's go over here and click on the play button for hip hop. And so that's about a 5-second loop, and it'll just play that over and over again. So if we want to select it, click on the speaker, not on the arrow, and click on OK down here, so you'll get a little blue outline around it when it's selected. Click on OK, and this shows what the sound wave actually looks like. We really don't care too much about that. Let's go back to our scripts now, and we want the sound to play independently, so we want this to start also when the green flag is clicked. And we want to play that sound forever, so we're going to have another loop here. So let's put forever over there. And the sound I want to play, let's go to our sound commands here. And I want to play the sound until done. So click on play sound until done, and it's got hip hop there by default. If you had a bunch of different sounds here, you could pick the one you want. Apparently I've already got one called pop out there as well. Okay, let's stop that. Now, both of these should happen when the flag gets clicked. So let's go click on our start button up here, green flag. And now he's dancing to the music. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to create a scene for the dinosaur. And that's a backdrop. Sometimes it's called the stage, and it's down here. Click on this. And you see my program went away because my program belongs to the dinosaur. So I got to see, if I want to see the dinosaur's program, I got to click on the dinosaur for it to show up. If I want to do things with the stage, I got to select the stage down here before I do anything else. And what I want to do is I want to pick a new backdrop. And again, we've got some options here, but the easy one is just to go to the library and get one. And that looks like an outdoor theme to me. So it's a desert with a cactus. So let's click on outdoors here, and there it is. It's actually called desert. Click on that. You'll see a blue box appear around it. Click on OK down here on the bottom right. And now I've got a background that looks like a desert. I'm going to move my dinosaur down a little bit so it doesn't look like he's floating. And we're going to go back to scripts here, and let's go ahead and run our program. And click on the red stop sign to stop it. So that takes us to the end of page 13. Some other things that I want you to try. Try changing the background. Try adding another animal sprite that has a bunch of costumes and have both of them dancing on the screen at the same time. Try playing another sound. Don't do one sound for the dinosaur and one sound for the other sprite, because if you do, they'll be playing at the same time and it's going to sound kind of funny. So just have one sound going in the background. But if you want to change it, just go out to sounds and add it, and then come back in here and it'll be on your drop down list here when you click on the arrow. Okay, so that is your assignment for today.